Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here today with another Final Fantasy, and yeah, I will be your host, Apps Gaming. We're going to be going into the castle today and speaking with the princess to see what we're going to do next.
From the looks of the Bahamutian encampment is going to stay a goblin hangout for good.
At least they'll leave Cornelia alone for a while, now that we've gotten rid of the soldier controlling them.
Once mirages are scattered and separated from their keeper, they revert to their wild state.
And wild mirages are something you just learn to get used to in Grimoire.
That's why you've got Mr. Warrior here.
Yes, indeed. However, we cannot rule out the possibility of another Bahamut attack. What we need is an alliance with another country. Some sort of mutual agreement to come to each other's defense.
Actually, word has been spreading of such an organization. An anti-federation group as large as a nation. Perhaps the time has come to formally introduce ourselves. They call themselves the League of S.
League of S. Do you know of any way to reach them?
The Thane of Saronia to the north has been in contact with them. I believe one of the merchants mentioned it.
Saronia, yes. They have been resisting Federation annexation.
Yes. Highness, allow me to journey there and learn what I can about the League of S.
Alone? To get to Saronia, you must pass through all manner of places teeming with dangerous mirages. And
Hey, maybe we could go instead.
Yeah! Mr. Warrior here, he and the brigade should stick around and keep the goblins in line.
That's right. Cornelia's legendary champion belongs right here in Cornelia. We're the best fit for this. We've got tons of mirages to collect, and could start just about anywhere. So, you know, it wouldn't be any trouble.
What a kind offer. You would really do that?
Sure, you're doing us a favor by pointing me and Lon in a new direction. We're glad to help.
I thank you. We are in your debt. Here, all Cornelian emissaries are given these letters as proof of their authority. It should help you on your way.
Thanks.
Well, there's no sense in hanging around. So long. Take care.
Your Highness.
And with all that said and done, we leave the princess after she gives us a letter.
Okay, then let's get going to the Saronia place.
Just hop on the train and take that choo-choo to the north.
So over to the train we go.
Right, tickets please.
So we want to go to the north, but I can't help feeling we've forgot something. Maybe like an Earthhammer quest?
Go on then, all aboard.
Hopefully soon we'll get to hand that quest in, but let's journey on the train now and see where it takes us. And in order to get to the place we want to go to, we have to travel through this forest. Welcome guys to Pyroglow Forest.
Holy amaze! I could stare for days at this place.
Looks like we're gonna have to find a way through.
We're introduced to the Sizzle ability, so a bit like the ability that lets your Mirage follow alongside, other Mirages will have an ability called Sizzle. This will cut leaves that are in our way and help us get to places quicker, or maybe even find extra items such as chests.
If things get dangerous or you need a break, don't forget that you can use the gates to return to Ninewood Hills and take a time out.
It does like to leave us in a lot of foresty places, but I'm not complaining, it is more to adventure. We're going to go up here and explore, and we do come across a chest. Again, I try to get as many chests as I can, but there will be opportunities here that I probably would have missed. So we get 2 items there. As we go around, we come into a battle, and it is a Mirage I haven't got. Well, kind of. As you know, we've already got the brown coloured one, but this is a white coloured one. So we came across him, and I thought we may as well imprison him as he is a different colour. So there goes the imprison, and indeed he is added to our collection. Moving on now, I always find the first floor at the moment seems to be a lot easier than the floors going upwards, and so it should be, but it is nice to have that ability to basically say, right, well, I'm going to get to the second floor very soon. We're going to pick up this chest, and once we've gone and picked up that chest, we're making our way to the second floor. Coming across some leaves on this floor, and Tama says, find a mirage nearby so he can use his sizzle ability. We're going to have to leave this one for now. It's a shame we can't get to the area.
How are we supposed to get past these vines?
What's this symbol?
That's one of Inna Crow's the patented sizzle symbols.
She got it patented?
That's your cue to bring along a mirage that's learned the sizzle ability. And if you don't have a mirage with the sizzle ability just yet, you're sure to find one close by, so keep looking.
The sizzle mirage we won't actually see until a bit later, so for now all we can do is just keep walking around. As we come into a battle, we come across some very strange mirages.
I guess we're doing this.
Come on!
And we apparently need to heal the white ones to trigger that chance to catch them. So we're going to catch the two-headed one. That one we can catch. I did try and get the white ones to heal themselves, but it still didn't trigger an ability. So we're going to have to come back for them at a later date. But thankfully, we catch this two-headed one, and it's another medium. And just to keep you up to date, we will equip it on Larn. Why not keep up to date with us as well by liking and subscribing to the channel? Really does help us out. Thank you
Grimoire
guys.
sure has no shortage of wonders, does it?
I know. How high up are we? I wonder what would happen if we jumped.
Hey, why don't you find out?
Go on, we're waiting.
I'll pass.
If you remember back to one of our first episodes, we encountered one of these, but it was a level 26. I'm level 8 now, and I'm going to see if I can't try and capture what's inside. But before I do that, while I've just switched the monster with Larn, I'm going to have to switch back. This is because that medium is only a level 1, and I want to have the highest level mirages to take down what's inside. Can we take down what's inside? Let's go in and have a look.
Come on, bring it!
Let's begin.
So I thought there'd just be one normal rare monster, but there's 4, and I'm thinking right now, this is bad. However, the level is 13, so we might be okay. I'm going to try and take down 3 of these and then capture the last
Knowing ya.
one.
Here goes. Yeah!
So that actually didn't do too bad damage. As we go and attack with Larn, I will skip forward to where we have taken down 2. We're then going to use our Libra skill and find out how we can catch them. They are water type monsters, but you actually have to use a fire move on them to create an opening. I wouldn't expect nothing less, as they are rare mirages. Pressing the attack now with another channel element.
See how you like this. You're done!
Down to the last one. It was a tough battle. About 3 of them attacked the same character, destacked me, and then I had to restack. It was intense. And talking about destacking, I will show you guys about this later on, but for now we're going to try and capture this. We've created the chance. It does break free a few times. Will we have success? Let's find out. I'm thinking to myself, if I can weaken this, I might have a better chance of catching it. So I go for the attack, and then I use a special super effective move on it, which I don't think I should have done. Anyway, it pays off. It doesn't quite kill him. Now, can we imprison it? I hope so, because I took that risk, and now I hope it pays off. And well, it finally did imprison, so I'm very happy with that. It is a water type by the looks of it. Maybe it can do a few other moves as well, but I'm going to put this on the sister's head for now, and yeah, change things up a bit. That way we're switching out the mirages and not using the same ones every time.
Huh? What's that light?
Now it looks like a light is guiding us the way, which is kind of helpful. You can see a little glow, but I do like to explore. I will follow the glow in the end. I also had to go back to the gate to put some mirages away as I was full, and I really want to capture this sizzle ability monster. It still hasn't appeared for me, and I'm hoping it can appear very soon. Other than that, the layout on this floor is so much more complex than the first floor. I just want to keep pressing forward, getting my way through the battles as quick as I can so I can progress onto the next floor. Well, there we have it. Coming up here results in nothing. Also, I'm trying to run away from certain encounters and there is a run button. It's not letting me do that. It may be because I've put the lower level mirages on top of my head and the mirages that are appearing are just far high leveled. So we'll have to see in time if we're able to run away from these battles.
Rain, my legs are about to fall off.
Talking about it only makes it worse. But you do have a point. I guess this is wearing me down.
Wouldn't it be great if the mirages in our stacks could just carry us around?
Oh, come on. It's not that simple.
You can hitch a ride on your mirages, as long as they've learned the joyride ability.
We can?
Dude, yes!
Here it talks about hitching a ride on your Mirage, maybe to speed up things through the dungeon. As you notice, this dungeon is very long. Even the characters are saying it. The only problem is, I'm guessing we'll need a large Mirage, and that is something we just clearly don't have at this moment in time. The pictures show us these Mirages. Hopefully we can find one that has a joyride ability in time and doesn't take us too long to do so. Well, we've been ambushed, and in an ambush attack that means they can attack us first, all four of them, before we even have chance to make a move. The good thing is that this red and yellow thing does no sizzle. This owl looking thing, I can only describe it, will be our companion in burning down those leaves. I'm gonna try and imprison them, and it was by far the hardest in prison I have done so far. He broke free about 3 or 4 times. In the end, we do eventually catch him, and we've now got the Sizzle Mirage. Now, I do apologise in advance. Today's boss monster is going to be cut short. That is because they were extremely long. Don't worry, I will be showing you the best parts. But, well, we equip the water mirage onto the sister's head. And what is the boss mirage? It is water. It was basically me doing attacks and healing up with potions. Now the enemy does do insane damage, and at one point I thought of giving up, but we will explain more as we go in to the final battle. Enjoy the cinematic, and I'll see you in a minute.
beautiful.
Wait a sec. I know I've seen that before. But where? I can't remember.
Giants traveling with a mirage? It seems clear. The two of you are not from Grim.
I totally forgot about hiding.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to shrink down too.
What's your name? You know, that staff.
My name is Yuna.
And so we're introduced to
Are
Yuna.
you heralds? Have more of you been sent to plague us? Your kind have brought enough chaos into this world already. Be gone now from Grimoire. You have no place here.
Maybe we should get the going while the getting's still good.
I don't understand it. Why is she so mad at us?
Yeah, Lon. What did you do to her anyway?
What did I do? Why is it my fault?
So a few things we're going to see here today in the battle. Like I said, she is water, and the mirages we have don't do very well against water. As well as that, their health is very, very bulky. So when we attack, as you'll see here, it doesn't do as much damage as we'd hope. The few things I want to show you today as our battles do get more intense is the boss can actually stack on her mirage. You'll see her jump on her mirage with ease, and we can knock her off. The more attacks we do, the more we get a chance to destack her. But now she's with her mirage, her health is linked. This makes it a lot tougher. Energy Ray was the point I thought of giving up. Look at this attack. It is very, very powerful. And had I not have destacked her, I probably would have gave up. But potions in hand, healing abilities in hand, we give her some attacks and we eventually do destack her. Had I have known we was going up against water, I would have brought the lightning mirage. I guess this is what's going to happen in future. I'll be entering battles before I bring you a battle with the better type of matchup. So do stay tuned for some epic battles to come. We take her out and then we take the mirage out for GG. Big thank you to you guys for watching. As always, I'll be back soon, trying to get to the next place, unlocking more powerful mirages, and hopefully our type matchups will be better in the future. Only time will tell. Until then, I'll leave you with the final cinematic, and it is peace from me.
The way you use mirages. Only Lusfarna ever held such power over them. Tell me, who are you?
Huh? Lusfarna, you said? But that's our mother.
Hey, you're right. That was her name. Listen, you wouldn't happen to know this, Lusfarna.
Let me show you something.
That's the earring. The same one Mom used to wear.
What? Then it's her?
Right. I knew I recognized it. The ornament on Yuna's staff.
Roughly 100 years ago, a champion from another world saved Grimoire. Her name was Lusfarna.
Huh? Mom did that? But 100 years.
It doesn't make sense. Mom's a champion? And this is some kind of monument to her?
So, you keep saying that Lady Luce was your mother. Again, may I ask who you are?
Well,
No memory? That is strange.
do you think you might be able to tell us a little more about Lady Luce? We'd appreciate anything at all.
I'm sorry. I only know the common legends. The ones Grimoire's people have grown up with.
Fine. We'll take anything.
Sometime around a century ago, the world of Grimoire was nearly destroyed by a being that has come to be known as the Demon Dyad. Luce Farna prevented this by creating the Ultima Gate, a bridge to salvation from which she summoned 3 heralds straight from the realm of the gods. Thus, she became Grimoire's champion.
That definitely sounds like something out of mythology.
Bridging the gap between worlds is a serious accomplishment. She must have been amazing.
That she was. But sadly, even though she managed to save the world from the Demon Dyad, the heralds, all 3 of them chose to remain here in Grimoire. And one of them is now Brandilis, King of Bahamut.
Huh? But Bahamut? That's the Federation that attacked Cornelia!
Yes. After they finished saving the world, Brandilis and the others harnessed a legion of new mirages and slowly took control of Grimoire's lands, building a powerful federation.
Legion of New Mirages. Lon, you don't think there's any connection to the ones we lost, do you?
What? That's not possible. We're talking about 100 years ago.
But where have we been? Nightwood Hills, which Anna Crow told us, was a world without time. Right, Tama?
Right there you are! Compared to other worlds, the concept of time there is, let's say, more than a little bit the unusual. So, if you want to know just how long you were there, there's really no way to measure.
Dude, what?
If you don't mind my asking, whatever happened to Lady Luce? After the heralds came?
Unfortunately, we don't know for sure. Some say summoning the heralds was an act that cost her her life, while others say she lives as a prisoner in the herald's castle, her freedom lost forever.
Prisoner?
What? Well then, where can we find this castle?
I wish I could help, but I don't know where to find it. Not just me. No one. Not even the soldiers in their army. They say Brandilis keeps its whereabouts a secret.
Huh? How do you hide a big honking castle?
Hey, take it easy! Come on, it's a legend. Are you really gonna get all worked up over something carved on a rock? They share the same name. That doesn't automatically have to mean they're the same person.
Well, yeah, maybe not. But you can't try and tell me this is just a coincidence.
Would you listen? All the stuff we're remembering? Like Mom's name? What if it turns out none of it is true? But I guess there's no point in telling Lon that.
What is it already?
Oh, just forget it.
If it's Bahamut that you're after, you should start in one of the Federation's member states and do your asking around there. Saronia lies further north. I believe they just joined the Federation.
What?
Dude, what? But I thought Saronia was the place we're going to.
Then Princess Sarah must not have known.
Well, we've already made it this far.
Yeah. We wouldn't be very good emissaries if we turned back now. And we did promise to ask about the League of S.
I'm real sorry I raised my voice at you. I know you were trying to help us out, so thanks.
No, I should be sorry for attacking you. It was wrong to accuse you of being something you're clearly not. Again, it shall be Ragnarok, a battle initiated by new champions, and yet, to whose salvation?
You're beyond salvation. An illusion.
What awaits with the plumed knight?
Well, no matter. A chase is more to my liking. I tire of simply waiting.